So, 4 times a week, I have girls piled on top of laps and squeezed together in my car getting to and from practice for dance. The dance team called CORE, that among everything else, I am crazily the creative director for. My girls are dancing in ways much different than their social media videos and the way they pop and dance around with their friends. They're moving with intention and repetition, flexibility, poise, focus, moving in ways where they can start to notice their strength, their endurance, and how ability grows and expands when we're pushed, and then how preparation helps us avoid some mistakes. I think this is when I began to realize how we can teach our bodies resilience through movement. I know this to be true because of a particular student, and we'll call her Jai, which of course is not her real name. I pick Jai up and I drop her off every day of practice, and then I make sure that she gets to a relative's house so that she can get to school in the mornings. Mom is very close to getting a car and a house. So one day Mom calls and she says Jai won't be able to come to practice because her older sister attempted suicide and Jai wants to stay with her. I not only understood, but I was sad. And this might sound a little crass, but I wanted Jai to come to dance. I knew that Jai wanted to be with her sister in her pain by being close to her right, but I also had this thought about how there should be some sliver of joy even in that dark moment. I was making the turn down West Chicago, and Mom called again. Miss Kellum, Jai says she wants to come to practice, so you can pick her up. Jai wanted to dance, sure, but Jai was choosing to dance, not as a distraction because the dance team had now become more. It was serving as a space of belonging and to physically feel better, somewhere where she and the girls could bring their raggedy emotions and push back at them. And I did the same thing during my adolescence. This is what my running track, acting in Mosaic, playing tennis, performing poems and speeches, and dancing did for me at a time when I was being abused for 4 years by my biological father. I easily remember feeling very real emotions of shame, anger, and loneliness in the midst of keeping my body in motion as an athlete, dancer, and probably most interesting, learning to take on other perspectives and identities through the characters and scripts. Every single act of moving was like small doses of medicine, fighting really, really, really bad traumas that were being inflicted on my body and mind. I am for sure that is why I never went into a full nervous breakdown or stopped being able to fully imagine myself. Because I physically experienced winning and doing things with my body and mind others simply couldn't do as well, it was hard for me to completely believe that I was going to feel uncomfortable and uncertain my whole life. I could learn to feel at home in the same body I was being violated in because of the body positive activities I was a part of, always creating, rewriting parts of my ableness and who I was to become. And I think this is the experience Jai is having. So driving her to dance that day, she talked about the depression of her sister, her losses. She told me, I need to come to practice because, practice is my own time, Miss Kellum. She also dreamt of a time that she didn't have to be the family babysitter, and her stuff didn't go missing or get used up when she wasn't there. And when Jai got to practice that day, she jumped right in and she danced hard. She came to practice because she didn't want to be a part of what had become a kind of routine chaos for her family. A choice to survive that she's only going to understand she's made once she gets older. So I'm telling you this story for a couple of reasons. I want you to understand what I do. If you have money, I want you to give us some so you can support Just Speak programming. But more importantly, I want you to know the next time that you're in pain and you feel like you might want to stay still, your body wants you to move. I want you to move, and I want you to show up for practice, whatever that means for you in your life.